When it comes to the world's most dangerous food, exotic delicacies are the first thing in our thoughts. But some are probably sitting inside your pantry or fridge. Such as cherries. Did you know that kernels of cherry pits and other stone fruits contain chemical amygdalin? Amygdalin is a cyanogenic glycoside, a chemical that your body converts into the toxic compound called hydrogen cyanide. Though cyanide toxicity is not expected from accidentally swallowing a few cherry pits, it is difficult to determine exactly how many are too many. Symptoms of serious cyanide poisoning include an increased heart rate and blood pressure, difficulty breathing, kidney failure, seizures, and coma. Today's video will tell you the top 10 most dangerous food in the world that you should think twice before swallowing or even placing inside your mouth. First on the list, fugu or pufferfish. There's a good reason why fugu or pufferfish is banned in the United States. Unless it's cooked exactly right, it is one of the most poisonous foods in the world. The pufferfish is 1,200 times more deadly than cyanide, which make those cherry pits look like a walk in the park. Next, believe it or not, hot dogs can be deadly. Pushing aside the questionable ingredients found inside most brands of hot dogs are infamous in many hospitals as one of the top choking hazards in the kitchen. They are the #1 cause of choking-related injuries in children under 3, according to Johns Hopkins Medicine. So be sure to chew slowly. Number 3. Tanachi. Tanachi is a raw octopus dish meant to be eaten while it's still squirming. Yes, some people prefer their food still moving. The danger here is that despite the sushi chef killing the octopus before serving it, the nerve activity allows you to still wriggle, meaning that their suction cups could attach to your throat as you swallow. According to the Food and Wine, 6 people die every year on average from choking on it. Number 4. Ackee fruit. Ackee is a plant that produces fruit. It is found in West Africa, the Caribbean, Southern Florida, and Central America. Unripe ackee fruit can cause vomiting or even death after they are consumed. The ackee is a popular Jamaican fruit that is not allowed to enter the United States because it is highly dangerous. When the fruit turns red, it is ripe, but when it's yellow, it's teeming with toxic levels of hypoglycemia, which, when consumed, could result in hypoglycemia, vomiting, or even death. The black seeds, on the other hand, are always poisonous. Number 5. Sodas. It doesn't matter if it's diet or regular soda. All sodas are dangerously unhealthy. Despite knowing this, Americans still drink almost 56 gallons of soda on average every year. They may try to claim that they use natural ingredients, which is partially true if you want to consider as much as 26 teaspoons of sugar in a 12-ounce drink natural. Most soda make use of high fructose corn syrup as their sweetener, which means it is genetically modified corn. The overconsumption of sugar can lead to an insulin reaction in your body that can, in the long run, lead to diabetes as well as weight gain. Another main ingredient in sodas is phosphoric acid, which keeps your body from absorbing calcium. Without calcium, your body cannot build bone, and this can lead to osteoporosis, especially in women. There is no guarantee that the water used in sodas is anything more than a local tap water, which means it can contain fluoride, chlorine, and other contaminants. There is absolutely no nutritional value to soda whatsoever, so why drink it? Save your health and save a fortune also. And drink Mother Nature's truly all-natural drink, water. Number 6. Hakarl. Hakarl, a traditional Icelandic dish, is Greenland shark meat that is cured and hung to dry for between 3 to 5 months. This is a necessary process to neutralize the high levels of urea and trimethylamine oxide in the shark's flesh. Greenland sharks don't have a urinary tract, so waste and toxins are filtered through its skin and flesh. For the shark, this mixture of compounds acts as a natural antifreeze that protects it from the frigid Arctic waters. But the chemicals are so concentrated that it can cause symptoms of extreme intoxication with just a few bites. Intestinal distress, neurological effects, convulsions, and even death can occur if eaten in large enough quantities. Number 7. Rhubarb. Rhubarb, the bright vegetable often found in jams and pies, has a dark side. Its leaves, which should not be used in baking or cooking, contain oxalic acid. Consuming too much oxalic acid can be fatal, though you would have to eat large quantities of rhubarb leaves to die from it, which is about 11 pounds. However, consuming small amounts of improperly prepared foods can cause a number of uncomfortable symptoms, such as a burning sensation in the mouth and throat, nausea, eye pain, diarrhea, difficulty breathing, and red urine. Oxalic acid can also cause kidney stones. Number 8. Absinthe. Made with the leaves of wormwood and mixed with the green anise, fennel, and other medicinal herbs, this high-alcohol liquor was invented by the Swiss in the 18th century, before quickly spreading into France. Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, and Ernest Hemingway were known to sip the spirit, which was cheaper than wine. Rumors that the drink caused hallucinations began to spread, and the drink was banned for nearly 100 years. The United States lifted its ban on the controversial liquor in 2007. While it won't cause hallucinations, the 2-zone chemical found in wormwood has been found to cause seizures, kidney failure, muscle breakdown, dizziness, tremors, and nightmares, among other conditions. Some call the drink poison due to the studies that showed high number of deaths among mice on 2-zone. But don't be too freaked out. Properly made absinthe doesn't have enough 2-zone to cause harm. Just make sure not to get cheap on it and buy only from the legitimate sources. Number 9. Blood clams. Blood clams or cockles are a treat in China where they are boiled and eaten. It is a risky business. They are harvested in polluted waters, and the clams often contain viruses that bring on hepatitis A, typhoid, and dysentery. In 1988, Shanghai banned blood clams when more than 300,000 people developed hepatitis A and 31 people died. That hasn't stopped the food markets from selling the delicacy, even in Shanghai. Proceed with caution. Number 10. Monkey's brain. A dish often attributed to China. Monkey brains are also eaten in places like Africa, South America, and Southeast Asia. It is rumored that the monkey's brain are eaten while the monkey is still alive. And this is the reason why many find this inhumane and controversial. Monkeys are plentiful in Southeast Asia, from Malaysia to Singapore, and even in parts of China. So, it should come as no surprise, when the animal is plentiful, there will be people eating it. Still, that doesn't mean that you should. Those who take a chance of eating monkey's brain also run the risk of contracting disease, a neurodegenerative disorder similar to mad cow disease, which can cause progressive dementia, impaired vision, depression, and eventually death.